It's 2 minutes after the hour of 3 p.m. You're locked on to the Klein 29th zone of WEFM 98.9. It's time for WEFM 3 p.m. news.
Welcome to WEFM's 3 p.m. news. I am your presenter, Jessica Klein. First on the local scene. Chief Medical Officer Dr. Simone Keyser Beach in St. Vincent and the Grenadines has expressed support for the development of the acute referral hospital, emphasizing its transformative impact on the country's healthcare system. Following Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves' announcement regarding the commencement of the hospital project, Dr. Keyser Beach highlighted the significant improvements expected in healthcare services in SVG. Dr. Keyser Beach mentioned that work on the hospital site began in 2014 under the Availability Reduction Project, with the new facility tailored to meet the evolving needs and infrastructure changes of the past 11 years. The upcoming hospital will primarily focus on addressing non-communicable diseases, NCDs, which pose a significant health challenge in the region. Additionally, it will host visiting surgical teams to reduce the need for patients to seek treatment abroad, aiming to enhance operational efficiencies within the healthcare system. Specialized services in cardiology, dialysis, and urology will be provided at the facility, reflecting its commitment to delivering high-quality medical care. Dr. Keyser Beach emphasized the importance of not only equipping the hospital with cutting-edge medical technology, but also ensuring effective management and service delivery. Dr. Keyser Beach's remarks were made during the signing ceremony held on July 26, 2024. Ronaldo Samuel has received a 22-year prison sentence on Friday, 26 July, after being convicted of rape. According to reports, the court sentenced Samuel to 15 years, 6 months for rape, and 2 years for engaging in unlawful sexual relations with a girl under the age of 15 years. He also received a 3-year sentence for indecent assault, 1 year for threats via electronic device, and 6 months for harassment via electronic device. However, Samuel would only spend 19 years in prison because not all his sentences run concurrently. He is the first individual to have been convicted in the Cybercrime Act. The charge was initiated by the DPP's office, drawing from PC 149 Joseph Bascom's investigation. According to St. Vincent Times, PC Bascom's interviewing technique is what led the accused to confess to the offenses, despite his initial denial of any sexual acts against his victim. Still on the local scene, 21-year-old Michael Lyscott of Old Montrose has been charged with the murder of a Layou resident and is currently remanded into custody. Lyscott appeared at the Serious Offences Court on Friday, 19th July, before Senior Magistrate Colin John. He was charged that on November 18th, 2023, with malice aforethought, caused the death of Leon Games by an unlawful act. Lyscott was not required to plead to the indictable charge and has been remanded into custody. He is scheduled to appear in the court on September 9th, 2024, to begin his preliminary inquiry. Lyscott was represented by lawyer Grant Connell in this matter. Games was shot and killed, suffering at least 6 gunshot wounds by a masked man. He was rushed to the Milton Cato Memorial Hospital but was pronounced dead on arrival. The incident took place on Texier Road shortly after 8 p.m. On the regional scene, CARICOM has introduced the Regional Agricultural Insurance Program, REAP, during a ceremony held in Guyana on Friday, July 26, 2024. This initiative plays a vital role in the heads of government's pledge to decrease the region's substantial food import bill by 25% by the year 2025. Joseph Cox, CARICOM's Assistant Secretary General, highlighted the significance of agricultural insurance in member states to shield against unpredictable and severe climate change impacts on the sector. He pointed out that CARICOM member states, particularly vulnerable small island developing states, SID, face high exposure to climate change effects in their agricultural sectors. Cox mentioned the adverse effects of climate change, such as altered weather patterns, increased rainfall, and harsher dry seasons, leading to detrimental impacts on agricultural output and productivity. He referenced Hurricane Beryl's destructive consequences in the Caribbean region recently, along with the devastation caused by Hurricane Maria in Dominica. Furthermore, Cox explained that aside from risk mitigation, agricultural insurance programs can encourage private sector participation and cross-border investments in the agricultural industry. He emphasized that the launch of REAP symbolizes the united dedication of CARICOM member states towards sustainable development and resilience in tackling environmental challenges. On Monday, the 29th of July, the World Health Organization, WHO, introduced a new initiative to speed up the development of vaccines for human bird flu infections in lower-income countries. This project will leverage cutting-edge messenger RNA technology. Synergium Biotech, an Argentinian manufacturer, will spearhead the project and has already initiated the development of candidate H5N1 vaccines, according to WHO. The H5N1 bird flu strain first appeared in 1996. However, from 2020 onwards, there has been a significant increase in bird outbreaks, with the virus increasingly crossing over to mammals, including cattle on U.S. farms and a small number of humans. These developments have raised concerns about the potential for a future pandemic. Synergium aims to demonstrate proof of concept in preclinical models for its candidate vaccines, as stated by the WHO. Once the preclinical data is available, the technology, materials, and expertise will be shared with manufacturers in less affluent nations. This will enable them to expedite their own development and production processes. This initiative was designed to assist low and middle income countries, which were significantly underserved during the pandemic, in creating and manufacturing their own vaccines utilizing mRNA technology. Finally, on the international scene, complex life on Earth may have begun 1.5 billion years earlier than thought, according to a group of scientists who say they have found new evidence to support their theory. The team, conducting research in Gabon, has identified evidence within rocks indicating environmental conditions suitable for animal life 2.1 billion years ago. However, they found that these organisms were confined to an inland sea, did not spread worldwide, and eventually became extinct. This discovery challenges traditional beliefs with differing opinions among scientists. While most experts suggest animal life originated approximately 635 million years ago, ongoing debates question whether certain formations in Franceville, Gabon are fossils. By examining the rocks surrounding these formations for nutrients like oxygen and phosphorus, the scientists investigated whether they could have sustained life. Professor Ernest Chifu from Cardiff University collaborated with an international team on this study. He proposed that if his hypothesis is correct, these life forms would resemble slime mold, a simple single-cell organism reproducing through spores. In contrast, Professor Graham Shields from University College London, not involved in the research, expressed some reservations about the findings. This has been WEFM's 3 p.m. news. I have been your presenter, Jessica Klein. Join us again at 5:30 p.m. for WeFM's Evening News, and we thank you for listening.